Thought we'd get this one out the way just because of how I feel like this could end up coming around to me one day, I suppose. Now then, Lids, on the name front, we work with a guy who has a really lazy eye. Hey! We call him Mortgage Eyes because one is fixed and the other one is variable.
That's good.
That's quite good.
That is good.
Mortgage Eyes is a bit...
Should we give it a little... Good. Light. Nice.
Save the bell.
This one is not as good, but I'll read it anyway because, you took the effort to write it in. What's happening, Lids? My mate picked up the name Digit. He's got the nickname Digit at school after his friends found out that his sister got fingered at a house party. 12 years later, and it is stuck. I met him 5 years ago and was introduced to him as Digit. Now, what I just want to say about this, whose sister hasn't been fingered at a house party?
Oh.
I think it depends on the age.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It does. It really does, Carl. Thanks
if it's your 7th birthday, your younger sister shouldn't be getting fingered at your house party. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, once you're 16, everyone's getting blasted at a bar mitzvah, aren't they?
It's not. Also, it's the...
Oh dear.
Okay. It's the sins of a sister. You shouldn't be getting a nickname because your sister got finger bead.
What?
No, you should.
No,
yes,
you should.
Why?
No, you should. I mean, if you got fingered at a party, then I think Digit could stick. But what? So your sister got fingered?
Yeah, my nickname was Sucked Off for a while because I got sucked off. Yeah.
No,
Because your sister got sucked off.
No, because I got sucked off. Like, using your logic, it would be me.
Yeah.
And I haven't got a sister. Well, I have actually, but I just don't know where she is.
She's been sucked off. I mean, she's sucked someone off.
She probably has.
She has?
Yeah. She might have been in a gangbang. I don't know.
Let's call him Gangbang. Go on,
Cool.
Gangbang.
Why
No, I honestly don't think you should be getting nicknames unless your brother or sister has done something. I mean,
Yeah, but when you're in
draw.
high school, that's funny as fuck, innit?
Yeah. That is funny.
But I mean, no, but everyone's sisters,
Doesn't matter. There's no logic to school nicknames. It's just how can you be audible to your mate?
Yeah.
How can you make your mate as close to suicidal without actually doing it as possible?
He's
I'm not
constantly
giving it a
reminding him that his sister got fingered. That's the thing, innit?
It's not getting a ding.
One of the lads is called Worm. We would go on nights out and he would never talk to any ladies, and worms are scared of birds.
Good. Also, it's not a nickname Worm loves, is it? I also think that Digit sounds like a fucking an Asian character from a film in the 80s. Oh, this is
Because they're
Digit.
good at maths.
Yeah. Whereas Worm, no lads like, yeah, my name's Worm. All my mates call me Worm.
Yeah, it's not a good nickname, is it?
it's
Like,
not
but
good.
you have Bullet, which is unbelievable.
Moomin.
All right, Lids. I used to work at Aldi, and this new lad on his first day introduced himself as the apprentice, and he's been known as Alan Sugar ever since.
Gets it. Yes.
Woman I work with has fibromyalgia, which causes brain fog.
Inadvertent Arctic Monkeys song.
Woman I work with has fibromyalgia, which causes brain fog. She uses a glittery walking stick, so we call her Snoop Fog.
All right, yeah. Do you know what? If you're ever I feel like it's a high risk one if you've got someone who's basically got an illness or a disability, and they got it in the lines there. I think of you could have really fucked that up and gone way offensive.
He could have called her stupid bitch face McGee, but he didn't do that. You know what I mean?
It's a good example, isn't it? Crack on, gangbang.
Lad I used to know was called Radiohead because a kid leaned out of a car window and threw a car stereo at his face.
Radiohead.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a mate called Lewis, who was apparently the first lad to get pubes in year 5. Then in year 8, another lad told him he looks like he should be called Craig. So he's been known as Craig with the pubes ever since.
What? That's the best one.
Who's that from? From Benson Hedges.
Oh, Benson. Come
Singing
on,
a company.
bro. Yeah, the whole... Yeah.
Craig with the pubes.
That is not getting a ding.
We left that one in. I read that in the break because it was so unbelievably shit. And Dan made me leave it in just to punish you.
Yeah. I wanted to know who you
yes,
were.
lads. My mate's called Tommy. His dad was called Colin, so we called him Colin Jr. Then his dad had a heart attack, so we started calling him coronary heart disease.
Tom Collins.
It's too mean.
It's too mean.
Is that too mean? It's all right. I'm not.
Got a mate called Dave. He couldn't get it up for a lady after the night out, so we now call him Ave because the D doesn't work.
Nice.
Very good.
There's a... This one's so stupid, but I really like it. There's a bloke in the pub I go to, and he's got one arm longer than the other, so he gets called Frank the Clock.
There's no way that's real, but
Getting a date. Brilliant.
Two more. There was a guy from school we called Uncle Ben because he had a cyst removed from his ball sack. It was a boil in the bag.
yeah. Again, it's not real.
Now then,
light
lads,
tap.
my best mate works as a chef, and last year he developed alopecia, meaning he's lost loads of his hair and he looks like he's got cancer. We call him Chemo de Campo.
Wow.
Stop breaking the bells. More nicknames, send them in. haveawordpod@gmail.com.
Make sure they're not absolutely terrible.
Make
That's
them
all we
better.
ask.
Make them better. Yeah.
If you're like, why doesn't Adam do more of the prep? It's partly because he's not going to do it. He's a busy man and he's got ADHD. But also, he just gets very slaggy with it. Like, oh, here you are, fucking writing in, you twat.